Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Hello. Hello. Hello everyone in the world. This is ONO Chanam Singapore. Let me share the market information with you as of August 4th. I'm still working from home today. Singapore population is 5.7 million. 3.4 million people have been vaccinated already, which is 60% of whole population. We hope normal life would come back soon. Let us share today's topics.
Crude oil prices got down again. A roller coaster movement. Up and down. Brent is $72.43 per barrel. WTI is $70.44 per barrel. August 4th, 1500 hours Singapore local time base. The refinery's cracking margin. Most of oil products' crack margins have got worse. Sharp drop for naphtha this week.
This is Meg Ryan from ONO News. One big container liner announced that their first quarter result last week. The revenue is double and the profit is around 15 times more than last year. In this pace, this container liner can make more than $10 billion. The next news. Japan national team has got 20 gold medals so far. Third position in the world following to China and USA. We are proud of Japan team.
MOPS price is a bit higher than last week. As for crude oil, 2 weeks before, sharp drop. Last week steep rebound. This week a bit down again. But if we see MOPS movement weekly, not that big fluctuation. Do you know that the price gap between MOPS 10 ppm and MOPS 0.5%? Now around $60 per metric ton. We are watching this gap closely.
This week, more competitions in Asian ports. The price gap between highest port and lowest port got narrower to only $16 now. Japan is the highest port now. We didn't mention the Russian price here, but Far East price is the cheapest.
Market information. Let's start from first Russian market. Russian LSFO price is almost same as the Korean price yesterday. Please bring more vessels to Hanwha.
Next, China market. Zhoushan suppliers say that they sold less volume in July compared with June. They had a typhoon in July, so they have enough stock in August. We heard HSFO was a bit tight in Hong Kong. After the lift of the regulation for 14 days quarantine, they have certain demands.
In Korea, some suppliers are still offering aggressively. Last week was the selling peak. From this week, refineries cutting prices have been held back a bit. Discount price from MOPS 10 ppm is less than last week. It is still cheap, though.
LSFO availability is okay in Tokyo Bay, Osaka Bay and western ports. Barges are generally tight. Tokyo Olympic doesn't prevent any bunker supply.
We heard the demand of Singapore was recovering back. However, we guessed the demand would go down in near future, due to other Asian ports' price competitiveness. Again, the premium of Singapore is getting down. Suppliers can't stabilize their selling price. All want to raise up the price, but they need to compete in Singapore and also they need to compete with other Asian ports.
This is Federico from New York office. In Houston, LSFO. Wilsongo and HSFO not so much change. The availability is no problem overall. Los Angeles market. Price got up compared with last week. The avail is okay level. All products are lower than last week in Panama. HSFO price in Panama is one of the cheapest in the world. Only Panama can compete with Russia and Rotterdam prices. Cleistobal avail is tight. Barges are congested in Balboa side from August 3rd to 6th.
Dry bulk sector, Capesize freight is up. The demand of iron ore to Europe is very high. We got a news China was considering to import coal from Guinea. Brazil crop is not so good, but Indonesia to China coal is good. Handy is still super good. VLCC spot rate this week is still really bad. We heard the news 2 Chinese shipping companies have decided to lay up total 12 VLCC. They are thinking cold layup even. Container is still very expensive. We heard 40-foot container from China to New York, And also some Japanese ports to New York also reached to $10,000 per container. Some contract is even $20,000 per container.
I completed Ono-chan News 20 times. I got 56 subscribers now. Thank you so much. I decided to upgrade my news to next step. Please forgive me to have 3 weeks suspension for that. See you 3 weeks later.